one of the interesting facts is they talked about in the information that AmeriPlan provides is that physicians have to go through a credentialing process, which is certainly not surprising, but they have a rather extensive credentialing process before they can become a part of AmeriPlan's network. Of course, they have to be licensed and all that stuff in the various areas. And the thing is, I think what makes this attractive is that you aren't limited just to general practitioners. They have specialists. You know, if you know your problem is orthopedic, you can call an orthopedic physician. And so you're just not limited to, one general practitioner with, if you have problems that are outside the general practitioner records. Right. And so, it's an on-demand access kind of thing through a secure messaging system that AmeriPlan has. And of course, you have a medical record is created for you, and you have to give permission for anyone other than you and the physician to see it. So you have all of your information of your healthcare needs in that one medical record, and no one else can see it.
Just a second.
Excuse me. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Holiday today?
No.
No mail coming?
Maybe too early.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the physician, that medical record, it's as they say in the brochure, is HIPAA compliant, of course.
Yeah, that's really important. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's HIPAA compliant, and your medical history profile is created, and no one else can see that unless you give specific permission for someone else to see it. You may have a spouse that you want to see it, or you may have another physician you want to look at it, but you have to give permission for anyone else to look at that. Mm-hmm. So it's that 1-800 numbers get you in the portal, and you schedule that consultation with the physician, somebody licensed in your particular state to do the consultation with you. Yeah. And so the consultation, of course, is free, and the diagnosis, if there is one prepared, there is a $25 fee for that. And the other attractive thing about it is there is no limit on informational consultations. Right. So, if you call today and say, I have this issue, and you get a consult, and something regarding the same issue comes up again, you can call tomorrow and get another consult. Right. I thought about that. As I said, we thought, of course, we didn't use AmeriPlan, but we went to our general practitioner, and he prescribed, one of the mycins for my wife's flu bug and stuff.
Right.
And, he's not, and of course we got the medication and so on, but on Sunday when she had this little relapse, I was thinking that would have been an opportunity, had I thought about it.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
To call again. I mean, it's related to the same issue, but it's an issue that I could have gotten perhaps some additional information. All we knew is the flu is coming back, and right. It always helps to get a second opinion, right?
Without a doubt, Bill. And I guess what I really love about this AmeriPlan telemedicine program is it saves time for the average American family. Mm-hmm. And you refer to your wife, over the weekend, mm-hmm. especially in the wintertime, you got I thought little Johnny, starts coughing on Friday night, and it keeps going into Saturday and whatnot, and you're looking at each other saying, do we need to go to the emergency room how much is that going to cost, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
by having this telemedicine program
Mhm.
at your disposal,
Mhm.
you can make that call from the convenience of your home, whether you're in Colorado, California,
Yeah. Yeah.
or New York or wherever,
Mhm.
and get that licensed physician
Yeah.
with a consult.
Mhm.
And if it's just information, it's free. And if you need to go to the local CVS or Walgreens, he or she can prescribe that
Right.
medicine and diagnose it for $25, and
Right.
you're virtually not leaving the house.
Right.
You
Right.
know, so
Exactly.
I really love that aspect of it.
Uh-huh.
And with this flu epidemic that's going across our country here in 2018, I'm quite sure they're getting their share of calls from individuals because urgent care and these other places
Mhm.
can't handle the caseload of what's going on. As
Mhm.
I listen to the local media and so forth, you know,
Mhm.
they're giving information tips too,
Yeah.
each and every day, whether Good Morning America or
Mhm.
whatever you watch, Fox News or whatever it is.
Right. Right.
Every network is talking about uh, uh, the flu epidemic. So
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
an excellent program, I think, Bill.
Yeah, it's a great program, and I wish I remembered that program they had last week on TV about well, it actually was showing how, I won't use the word exploiting, but all the advantages of the digital uh, access that you can have with medical issues. You know, taking information off your Fitbit, taking information off of whatever electronic device you have, such as your cell phone, and in real time, that information being looked at by a physician who's trying
Right.
to evaluate your situation. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
talking to this handicapped person I'm working with. I'm trying to get her to sign on to this deluxe plan because she had an issue yesterday with her knee, and you know she has scoliosis,
Oh,
and
okay.
she thinks we got fluid on the knee, but it would have been an excellent time to call and get advice on what to do about a little swelling in her knee joint.
Oh,
So I haven't given up on the thing. She says a little bit better this morning, but she really had a problem yesterday, and it would
oh,
have been an
wow.
excellent opportunity to use that kind of service. So
Right.
anyway, I'm working on a little, you know, some of the slides, and I'll show you guys what I have next Tuesday. I didn't finish them up yet, so.
Yeah. But
But
you know, that telemedicine, I think it's an outstanding program. Just like
Mhm.
with our discount program, one of the the big insurance companies like Kaiser and Blue Cross Blue Shield, and a lot of them are going to the same using the same medical technology to work with their
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
So it's just not the discount programs like AmeriPlan.
Mhm.
The Blue Crosses of the world, you can on many occasions talk with a nurse and
Mhm.
as well as a doctor. So
Mhm.
um, this program is only going to get better. I'm
Yeah.
quite sure they're going to be refining it even more.
Mhm.
And another aspect to that telemedicine, because you become a member if you decide to sign up with the AmeriPlan $39.95 program, you
Mhm.
also get a prescription program
Mhm.
along with the membership. So once you get that diagnosis for
Right.
$25, then you get the reduction on the medication as well when you go to a local pharmacy. So
Right. Exactly.
you're saving money on both ends, you know.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm. Yeah.
so it's
This is
so
really gonna balloon because you know, I hate to say Star Trek, but you know, right now you can get a pacemaker with a kicker, I guess, and in real time, how that's working is transmitted right here. Work with a couple of elderly patients from my church.
right.
They have this thing, and in real time, how that thing is working is transmitted back to Penrose Hospital, to
Oh
some
yeah. Hmm.
central center there. And if it hiccups, uh, there's an alert that, you know, the control center knows that, hey, there's a hiccup on this pacemaker or whatever it is, and they can alert the doctor
Wow.
or participation if necessary
Mm.
to if they think something needs to be done.
Mm.
So you know, it's I can foresee kind of like Star Trek, where you know your vitals are monitored electronically, digitally. And,
Right. Well, I tell you, the telemedicine program, like I said, it's been around for a while, and it's going to continue to be at the forefront of our health industry.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think, you know, by chatting about it a little this afternoon,
Right.
information out to our fellow Americans across the country, that there are options, especially now since December 22nd of 2017. You know, people aren't mandated to have, but I think we all realize that should have some type of health insurance,
Right.
own personal health, and to protect their family bill, because as you well know, hospital bills are the biggest issue out here when it comes to bankruptcy and this sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you got to have something out here, and this could be an option or an addition to a health care program, sort of like the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. So this is just an excellent opportunity to talk about this fabulous program that AmeriPlan USA has for the last 6-7 years, and we encourage our listeners really to take a look at it.